My name is Stacey Rutland. I'm founder of Income Movement. This is Diane Pagen. Along with JFK, they are the founders of the New York Basic Income March in 2019. It was before Income Movement actually even existed that this march existed. And this march actually helped fuel the need, the recognition that we needed to have an organization that was all about building grassroots support for basic income and building coalitions of organizations who are out there doing amazing work for economic justice, racial and gender justice, environmental justice. We know the intersection of economic justice and basic income covers so many different parts of our lives. And so Income Movement does a lot of work in that space. And in 2019, we saw all these amazing people. I recognize many of you from the last couple of years and have had a pleasure of working with you in different events. We're really here together to be able to celebrate the work that we've done this year, the progress that we've made, to be able to get inspired and excited by people here that are going to speak, and then to kind of refuel for the work that we're going to continue to do. We're in a critical and important moment in the progress that we're making for basic income. And so we wanted to spend a minute to just welcome everybody, say hello, thank everybody, and then give a little bit of an overview of the progress we have made this year before we invite up our first speaker.
My name is Diane Pagen, and I co-founded the Basic Income March with James Felton Keith in 2019, and it just was sort of an accident, as many good things tend to be. We were running a group called Basic Income NYC. We were running it from about 2015 to about early 2019, and I met James, and at the time we were holding those events indoors, and we sort of decided when we did a new event together that it would be good to turn the meetings that we were having into outdoor events, and James suggested that it be an outdoor moving event, and he suggested that we march. And I said, well, that sounds really like a lot of work. And he said, oh, no, it's not any work at all. And of course, he wasn't telling the truth. But sometimes, you know, things just happen for a reason. So we were very, very pleased with the 2019 March and all of these connections. And that's how I met a lot of you here. I know some of you from a long time ago, but some of you I met in 2019 and 2020. Wonderful, wonderful, passionate advocates are in the audience. We have Jasmine Cordero. We have Ed Lee, who helped with the 2020 March and was invaluable for the 2020 March. We have Ching Juhl. We have Dea Schlossberg and Conrad Shaw. We have so many people that I've met because of this. So I just wanted to say thank you, to everyone that showed up and for everyone's passion. And we're just gonna figure out how to keep growing this together. I know that this is an annual event that Income Movement is taken leadership of, and it's amazing. But I want to let everybody here know we're not just a once-a-year event. We're going to have many, many events throughout the year. We're going to have events that are both virtual and in person, and we look forward to working with all of you and pulling from the talent that we have. So thank you so much. Everything came together so great. And let's get to our speakers.
So I want to just real quickly do a recap of the progress that we've made this year, because it's really been phenomenal. So the one thing that happened this year that was amazing, we went from 13 mayors that were part of Mayors for Guaranteed Income to now almost 60. 60 mayors across the country, from Los Angeles to Madison to Newark, support basic income. And what happens when you have a mayor that supports guaranteed income, it means that there's going to be a pilot, most likely, happening in your city. There's a pilot happening in Newark. There's been multiple pilots in the greater New York area. It's been really phenomenal. So the progress is absolutely amazing. we have over at the tables, we have a lovely set of tables over there that hopefully many of you got water from. We have a petition that we would love everybody to sign to get our new mayor to join Mayors for a Guaranteed Income. Woo! So everybody go over there before you leave today, sign that petition. We're going to hand deliver it to the mayor's office. We're collecting them online and here in person. We want to send thousands of petition signatures to the mayor and make it so it's one of the first things that he announces when he comes into office, whoever that might be. The second thing that happened at a federal level that is absolutely amazing, and everybody we talk to that's been doing this work in guaranteed basic income for decades has said, if a year ago you had told us that millions of families would be receiving a monthly guaranteed income, we would have been like, no way, there's no way that's going to happen. And it happened. We have the child tax credit that was passed. July 15th was the first set of checks that went out to millions and millions of families. This is huge. But right now, we had different Congress members who were going to come to these events, and they all had to cancel because right now they're hard at work in DC deciding, are they going to expand the child tax credit and extend it for another 4 years, or is it going away at the end of this year? We know it should be permanent. It's got to be permanent. But if it's not permanent, at the very least, this needs to get extended through 2025, because we all know when you have extra income that you can rely on, you can start planning your life appropriately for it. You can start setting those longer-term goals and really have the impact that we know needs to happen for this generation and the generation of kids that are coming up right now. So absolutely excited about the CTC, but we need to send the message now, right now. Over there we have some QR codes that are going to take you to petitions that you can sign that we're going to hand deliver to members of Congress, leaders of Congress in 15 days. We're going to hand deliver those. We have letters to your Congress members demanding that they extend the CTC. This is the moment. We want to keep the millions of people who are getting money, keep that money going to them. And we know we're going to get more and more advocates for guaranteed income when this guaranteed income continues. So those are the two things. If you leave here, the national stuff, let's get CTC permanent. And let's make our mayor in New York City part of Mayors for a Guaranteed Income so we can start instituting larger pilots here as we do our work. Thanks, you guys.